you guys enjoy your whatever that is.
All right. Test. Okay.
4, 3.
What's going on out there, everybody? Welcome back to another segment of Convincing Idiots. I'm Millennial Nick alongside Gen X Brian and the Zennial Denis. This week, in our final segment, we will be discussing our top picks of... Okay, so let's just first let you in on how we arrived to this. If you're a regular listener of the show, you may have heard an episode perhaps a month or maybe more ago that Brian, during our interviews, brought up this cartoon that he'd stumbled upon. And it was a Mike Tyson cartoon in which Mike Tyson voices himself, plays a cartoon version of himself, and is in this cartoon cast of characters. It was very Scooby-Doo-esque and very hilarious and strange. And we have all since seen it and have very much enjoyed it. So we thought, why don't we do that?
Yep.
What if we could take a celebrity, i.e. Mike Tyson, and plug him into a cartoon with a certain plot, perhaps? And who would you like to see? What celebrity would you like to see cartoonized in his or her or their very own cartoon? So I think Brian should start us out because he brought this situation into our lives. So I think Brian should kick us off here.
Yeah, I mean, it's this. So many things flow through your head. I mean, some of these are certainly better than others here, but kind of along the same line. So there was actually a Saturday morning cartoon in the 80s. You may remember Dean, maybe Nick's, probably not Nick, but the Mr. T show. I don't know if you remember the animated Mr. T.
I do remember.
I know of that, yeah.
It accompanied along with the cereal as well, because that cartoon, the cartoon Mr. T was on the cereal box.
That's correct. Little T shapes of the cereal. Yeah. So I guess the premise of that show was that Mr. T was like a quiet instructor, something weird. And he had this group of kids, and they would go around the world and tour, and they'd also solve mysteries. I don't know. I remember they had a dog that looked like it had a mohawk as well. Why?
Yeah.
Mr. T had a mohawk. I don't know. So I think it'd be great to have sort of a more of an adult type version of that show, but it's you bring back Mr. T to voice himself, and it's an older Mr. T, like he's an older man now, and it's the same type of concept, but then you have the added, humor of he's an older man, he can't quite do what he used to do, and obviously you'd have to make sure he'd be okay to make fun of himself. I think he's got a pretty good sense. I don't even know if he
I think in all of our theories, the celebrities we're picking
they go with it.
They're on board.
So bring back an older Mr. T doing the same type of thing, older and more racier. I think it'd be funny.
I like that.
Yeah. Yep. Definitely an audience for it.
Who doesn't?
That's right.
That's right. Go ahead, Dean. Go ahead.
All right. I'm going to start off with the hot one here. I'm going Jeff Goldblum.
You fucker.
As a ghost hunter.
Okay.
Ghost hunter. Okay.
Oh my God. So he's going to go into, it's spooky. It's spooky. They're coming in here. You hear the noises over there. He's such a, look at how beautiful Ghost is. Oh my. Jeff Goldblum would be amazing. Ghost hunter.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Sure. There you go.
He was on your list, wasn't he, Nicholas?
The script writes itself. He absolutely was. In fact, Jeff Goldblum is going to be, if I may roll into mine, he's going to be pulling double duty. What better time than right now? So I also had Jeff Goldblum because I started by thinking, what celebrity do you just can never have enough of in your life?
Correct.
Jeff Goldblum. So let's cartoonize Jeff Goldblum. What do I want Jeff Goldblum doing in this cartoon? And I couldn't help but just seeing him as just a perfect Miss Frizzle character. I'm thinking Magic School Bus. I want education.
Okay.
I want the youth of today to be educated
Yeah.
by
Mm.
Jeff Goldblum. And there again, just
Ooh,
all right, all
we
aboard, boys and girls, on the
shrunk
school
down.
bus. Here we go.
There's
Ooh.
the pancreas. Ooh, what does it do? Oh, I don't know. I
You
don't
can't
know. What
miss.
does the pancreas do?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't
Okay,
miss.
and now everybody, boys and girls, look at this. Oh, and here we are. We're in the fish egg, and yes, here comes the trout, and there. Oh, look at the semen coming down. He is fertilizing us. Yes, look at that.
It's a
Yes, it's
beautiful
glazing us
fertilization.
over. Yes, yes. Oh, yes, and the warmth of it surrounds us. And look at that. We're becoming a new fish. Yeah, it would be great.
Isn't it wonderful about the miraculous joys of life? Oh, yes.
This is life at its inception. Yes,
It's good.
I really need to see one of these two shows.
I like it. Yeah.
I don't care what occupation you put him in,
Yeah.
because you watch the show, the National Geographic on Disney Plus, where he wanted to do stuff. I want to see this animation and be absurd. The absurdity about it would be just fantastic.
You can't fail. You inject Jeff Goldblum into your project, it cannot fail.
Nope.
Right.
Yeah, we'll have the trifecta. I have Jeff Goldblum as well, but
Hey, what's he doing?
he's a detective solving murders.
Love it.
Okay.
I like that too. Oh, look at those heads over there. Oh, boy, ooh, that's a brutal murder there. Oh my goodness. Oh,
That's so scary. Oh, the blood. There's so much.
The intestines are exposed, and this is what a murderer calls a calling card. That's right. That's right. That's how you know which one has done it.
Oh, there's been naughty naughty boys at work here.
I can't believe it's not been pitched. One of these. It has to have been pitched.
It has now.
It must be scheduling and fees, or it has to be the whole up.
Next episode, we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to choose 5 different occupations for Jeff Goldblum. He's going to be the subject, Jeff Goldblum, and we just pick the occupation.
Every answer is correct.
Yeah.
But I'm going to next here, Brian, and because he was a detective in your deal, I'm going to go detective.
Okay.
But my cartoon character is Jeff Bridges.
Ah, yeah.
Little more along the lines of the dude, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, like, man, he shot him, and look, it's all over the place, man. It fucking ruined everything.
I like Detective Dude. How about that?
Detective Dude.
Ah, man.
Yeah.
Let me watch that.
Always
Detective
in the bathroom.
Dude is on the case.
I like that. Detective Dude.
That detective really ties the room together.
That's right. It's like your prerogative, man, but you're fucking guilty.
You have nothing on me. Yeah, well, that's like, your opinion, man.
Man. Always still driving that shitty car. Donnie is his partner.
Oh man, that's good.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. Or if anything, just to have the dude in some sort of cartoon series would be just fine with me.
Gen X Brian here from the Convincing Idiots podcast. If you're enjoying our show, tell a friend. And if you're not, well, tell 2 enemies.
Again, no answer is wrong.
Nope. Nikolai, what do you got?
Next up, I've got, big fan here, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Obviously, that's another one I had to work in. I thought Arnold Schwarzenegger. How do we tie? Arnold briefly did have a cartoon, where he was a school teacher and he was like a superhero. And then I think like the Love Child with the maid thing came out, and that effectively ended that. His career kind of took a little stop for a second there. But I thought, you know what really lends itself to Arnold is Arnold with his, obviously his charisma and being a lead man, but also the second or third act, I should say, of his career, being in politics and as the governor of California. Albeit he was a Republican, he was a very certainly an environmentally friendly governor, and was always concerned with the environment and very green. And I thought, what better way to incorporate Arnold Schwarzenegger in a cartoon than like a Captain Planet, right? Where he's maybe, instructing the children and, get your rings together, get out here, come on, get the rings, and we're going to fill the potholes because you call your councilman and he hasn't come out here. We're going to fix it. Come on, everyone. They'll get together and they're using the rings and the earth and the water. And then in California, and they're having the drought and they're not getting enough rain. They got a little Indian boy with a water ring and it rains and the Arnold is bringing them all together. It's fantastic. I love it.
Now hear me out. You could do the voice on the cartoon if Arnold was busy. I'm not even kidding.
I think it'd be just fine.
Yeah, I think it would be fantastic. Just fantastic. And
lower fee
again. Yeah, I'll do it for like $10 an episode. I just want to be involved in the project. If I could get an autograph from Arnold, maybe shake his hand, and I'll do it for like $10 an episode. That'd be great.
Yeah,
maybe have a cheese plate when you go to record. Something.
I'm not picky about the charcuterie, whatever they come up with here. Like sometimes the beer in the beer garden with some maybe a schnitzel or some wurst or something like that. It's fantastic.
I'd like to see this. Only with you voicing him now. I don't need.
I like it. No, that's good. I like it. You should make it on our own.
Yeah.
I like it. Again, am I up?
Next? Yeah, you're up, man.
Have to use him. He's great on everything. He's in every other episode. John Hamm. I think John Hamm, though, I think it'd be funny with his like a kid crime fighting team, one of those type of situations where he's sort of annoyed with the kids, trying to keep them together. How did he get there? He's sort of gruff kind of type thing. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So just kind of irritated that he's in this situation. Why is he fighting crime with a bunch of fucking kids? I don't quite get it. That type of thing. So.
Always drawn with 5 o'clock shadow, and he's smoking in every fucking scene.
Yeah, absolutely. Like the kids come in, he's like in a hot tub or something. It's just kind of weird situations. Not with the kids, but just uncomfortable, making the kids uncomfortable, angry, gruff. That type of thing. Yeah, I like.
You could do the same series with me, actually.
Yeah, Dean heard kids in a hot tub, and he was like, "Count me in."
John Hamm's not in the hot tub with the kids. I'm talking about the kids walk in. He's in. I'm trying to say, he's just angry.
Kids should be so lucky. Don't count them out yet.
That's true. That is true.
Kids haven't earned such things.
Dean, what do you got?
All right. Picture this: the scene. It's a sterile room. The young lady is on her back with her legs spread in the stirrups. And the nurse comes and goes, "The doctor will be just with you." Of course, she's in the gynecology office. And who busts in? "Now, let me tell you something, everybody. Dustin Rhodes is here, and he's gonna give you the gynecology that you need, baby. He's gonna take the forceps and he's gonna put it right in the lane, I tell you, and he's gonna be the best. He's gonna be the best gynecology. And then, you think the bionic elbow though? It will come on, drop it on your head, baby. And we're gonna take a little culture down there here. Just get a little scrape. You know what I'm saying there."
Dusty, they're gonna knock the dust off that thing.
Oh, the dusty. It's so dusty. Oh, that's my name in it. Oh, I'm a funny gynecologist in our baby. Dusty Rhodes as a gynecologist.
It's good.
The story is
endless. Yeah, another hit. It's good.
Yeah. All right. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Talking about baby.
We're going to segue here.
Sorry.
I thought this was the perfect opportunity. I'm going to keep it in the medical field as well here, since you got that going. This is solely based on shtick and shtick alone.
Mm-hmm.
I want, and this is not based off of any cartoon I've ever seen. I don't know how many cartoons I've seen about a doctor's office necessarily, but I thought it would be fun to have a cartoon show about a doctor's office. And the main character, my celebrity that I'm injecting a cartoon version of into it, is none other than Kiss frontman Paul Stanley, simply for the fact it's going to be called How Y'all Feel? And he's not a doctor. He's not a doctor. He's the nurse that checks you into the room, and he weighs you, and he measures your height and all that stuff, checks your blood pressure, and then of course he asks you a few questions, and most importantly of them all, how y'all feel? Yeah, I just like the idea of Paul checking you in and being like, on average, how many vodka and orange juices would you say you have a week? And, maybe some shoulder shimmies. The doctor will be with you in a moment. And hey, maybe segue, Gene Simmons. You can put him, he's Dr. Love. Maybe he's in there too. It needs a center.
A regular nurse occasionally just stepping out, looking at him, going, we've talked about this. And then she goes back in, because he's like a little too, he does it to every patient.
Yeah. We talk, and he goes, "Oh yeah, that's right. I did forget about that." Doctor will be with you momentarily.
It'd be funny if he had the makeup on too. It just for no reason.
Yeah. But until then, rock and roll all night and party every day. Waiting music. Can you leave the room?
The makeup, but he's still in scrubs. It's not in the jumpsuit or whatever. It's
in my head, he's in scrubs with makeup on. He's Paul Stanley. I mean, he has to be. And I honestly think this has a really good shot of happening because it is a marketing opportunity for Kiss. So,
hell yeah.
I could really see that one coming to fruition. How y'all feel featuring Paul Stanley?
Now you could even expand that a little bit, Nick, and do the show could be called something like Kiss Works America, right?
Mm-hmm.
And every episode is a different someone from the band doing a job like that.
Profession. Like Ace works at NASA, Peter works at a veterinarian clinic or something.
So Paul could be work at the doctor's office. He could be a garbage man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Gene Simmons is a demon. He could be in the president's cabinet or something.
Exactly.
Great.
Sure. Exactly. I want to see I want to see Gene Simmons be a dog walker with those giant fucking boots, walking like 50 dogs.
Yeah, I'm pretty sick.
Mm-hmm. That's good. You can do a lot with Kiss.
Sure.
I always can.
Now, this one here for Nick probably won't know. There is a sort of tie to Kiss for this one here, kind of, but not even kind of. There is, but so the series is President Paul Lynde. Dean.
Sure. Yeah.
Paul Lynde, Nick, was in the 70s Hollywood squares. He was the guy in the center square. Okay. He was always a flamboyant dude. He was in Bewitched, and he had Kiss in the mid 70s that they were starting to make it big. Went on the Paul Lynde Halloween special on television. So if you have not seen, he's just like very flamboyant and everything over the top. And then Vice President Dean Charles Nelson Riley, and then the Secretary of State Rip Taylor. This is entertaining.
You're making it very difficult for the jokes.
Three guys that were just way over the top, flamboyant, and just weird and wispy and the whole episode could be that. We didn't barely say a word. President, there's a nuclear war. VP, what do you think, Charles?
Every episode starts with the Oval Office and the closet door opening up and them walking out in line.
Yeah, there weren't a whole lot of dudes in the 70s that were just like, we're just putting it out there. And those were three dudes that just put it out there.
Yeah.
So Charles Nelson Riley, I think, was on Match Game, the 70s one with Gene Rayburn with the long microphone. It was on every episode. I'm going to say literally every episode he was on there.
And that's what really they were fucking famous for.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Just anyway. Gen X people, you would know those three dudes growing up, watching them on television, game shows, and some bit parts in movies and stuff like that. But yeah, I like it. President Lind.
I like it.
I would watch it. Nice. I would watch it. All right. Dean,
all right.
What else you got?
Well, let's, boys and girls, let's take a trip to the zoo. But we're going to need a zookeeper. So we're going to, I can't even fucking get the voice down here out the bat, but we're going to do Gilbert Gottfried. Zookeeper.
I like
it. I don't even know. I was trying to do the voice. I was a little off on that. Look over there. It's a hippopotamus. Now, that's not even fucking close.
That's close.
You're tarnishing this man's great reputation. It's hard to do. It's like it's right? you hear it in your head, but you can't do it.
It is a very specific sound and voice. But yeah, you could. It's just him going around checking in on the animals, and the animals talk as well. There's going to be a lot of celebrity voices that talk back with them. The gorillas and giraffes. And there's wacky things that some get out every night. So, he has to chase them down. But it's, Gilbert Gottfried as a zookeeper would, I'd be entertained by that.
I like that. It's a fine Saturday morning show.
Absolutely. Nikolai?
Next up on my list, I have the lovely Aubrey Plaza. I would like to see her cartoonized, and I thought someone as dry and uncomfortable, I think, with people and things. I would like to see a cartoon version of Aubrey Plaza in Bikini Bottom around the ridiculousness of SpongeBob SquarePants characters. I would like to see that dynamic mesh together. She essentially is Squidward, I guess, just a hot girl version of Squidward, but she would be made very uncomfortable by the antics of SpongeBob and Patrick, and I just think it would be a fun contrast to just kind of plunk someone very monotone and dry and unamused into this crazy over-the-top SpongeBob SquarePants universe. So
because every time she insults them, SpongeBob just looks at the camera and doesn't know how to react and just goes back to doing what SpongeBob does.
Right. Yeah. I think that would be good. I think she just lives nearby. Like, she is a neighbor. She is like a Squidward. She lives in the neighborhood. She's annoyed by them. Maybe she's Squidward's girlfriend, even. That would make sense. They would be kind of, maybe, I don't know. I didn't think about where exactly. I just thought personality dynamic wise, I thought that would be interesting. Yeah.
The dichotomy of it. I enjoy that.
Yeah.
I like it.
Aubrey Plaza. There's another one. I can never have enough in my life of her. So
of course.
We'll make her a cartoon now.
Very good. Excellent.
Brian?
I'm trying to think of what celebrities kind of just sort of strange, became a little more strange as he or she's got a little bit older. I kind of want to see a superhero team of senior people led by Madonna.
Okay.
Crazy, eccentric Madonna is trying to be sort of a younger person superhero, but she's not. But she's trying to lead a team of people her own age to fight crime. I don't know why it's funny. I think it is. Huh?
Can we have it drawn in the vein of Ren and Stimpy?
Yeah, it could be just strange like that. But voiced by Madonna. Again, she had to make fun of herself and everything like that. But there's a lot you could do that.
Yeah.
comes out with like the the cone outfit or something like that, except maybe they're droopy or something. You know what I'm saying? Or it's just you can play a lot with that.
Maybe at a certain point you do a crossover with Dusty Rhodes' gynecology office.
Sure, I like it. Like they're older. She doesn't quite know. She thinks she's not as old, but she is, and that creates some problems and everything. So that yeah.
Now, when you said voiced by Madonna, would it be British voiced or regular voiced by Madonna?
Different episode, you could change it up.
Or every like even throughout the episode, it like just switches. Like she can't hold on to the British accent.
Yeah, British accent, Brooklyn
it just
accent.
slips in and out. Yeah.
Could be the same sentence. Yeah, that's fine. Sure. Yeah,
it's talent.
I don't know. Yeah, just seems strange, bizarre. I kind of want to see it.
That'd be good. I like it.
Yep. Was that 5, or is there even more to go?
Last one.
I got one. Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Sorry.
Go ahead, Dino.
That was first. Sorry, you guys. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Brian's like, I'm done. Fuck y'all. I'm out.
Yeah. Done.
My number 5 is Nicolas Cage as a party planner. There's so much weirdness and obscurity that you can do, and again, celebrity voices for people you're planning party. He could be a celebrity party planner.
Yeah.
And the odd thing is like kind of like did you guys see the Nicolas Cage movie where he was played himself? And
was that the one with Pedro Pascal?
Yes.
Yeah.
I did not.
Good movie.
Nick, you'd love it. It's fantastic. But kind of the same idea. He's broke. He has to come up with something, so he becomes a party planner. This is my cartoon version. And so the awkwardness of every episode is he has to deal with another celebrity who doesn't quite understand why Nicolas Cage is their party planner.
Yeah.
I think he has that same kind of a Jeff Goldblum-esque, but with a little less charisma, right?
Sure.
I think
a little darker, a little more intense. Yeah.
Right. I want the balloons. I want the goddamn balloons over there.
Yeah. I like that.
There's something there.
I like that. Nick Cage, the party planner.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking
of my last one, I was thinking, the cartoon that I want to make, I've got a lot of fun stuff here. Some of it based off of children's shows, but or cartoons of my childhood, but none that are actually geared towards little children, like little kids. So I started thinking of something that I would make that would be along the lines of like a Blue's Clues or like a Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, where they, walk the kids through decision making, critical, young little kids. Give them some options. Put the things on the screen, let them pick how many are here, kids, like I said, like a Blue's Clues, a Daniel's Tiger Neighborhood, something like that, very, very young kid themed. And I thought there's really nobody better than to help shape the minds of young children than like Harrison Ford. And like Harrison Ford cartoon, old man, he is Harrison Ford, though. He's not going to be a character that is not that is outside the bounds of his everyday persona. So I just like the idea of, you put 3 options, all right, kids, we got to make some eggs. Are you going to use a spatula? Or you use a pencil? Or we got a notepad? It's a spatula. Before the kids even get it, it's a fucking spatula. Like, fuck off, spatula. I like
fucking paying attention.
Yeah, and maybe like when instead of like with checking in with the neighbors, he just like complains about them, and they're always up late. They're making loud noises, and just he's kind of he's think Mr. Rogers, but as a cartoon, but not like accommodating or patient at all.
So it's almost children. A nice blend of Mr. Rogers and Clint Eastwood from Gran Torino.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Like a nice middle ground.
I'm going to say a little less racism. Not none, but a little less.
Not none.
You don't want to totally take away from the spirit of what's going on.
No.
But less.
He is a grumpy old man, so.
Yeah. So Harrison Ford's I think would be a good bet to kind of shape and mold the minds of young children and then introduce them to critical thinking skills.
It's good.
Yep.
Good list. Some hits. Got some hits in here
for sure.
And
I think we can
mentions?
agree that Jeff Goldblum can't is a fail safe.
A Jeff Goldblum show of some sort.
Absolutely. Any honorable mentions?
I had a couple. I'll run through mine quick. I wanted to see Gary Busey be a door-to-door salesman, maybe vacuum cleaners, or actually pretty funny as back in the day, Nick. There used to be encyclopedia salesman, door-to-door encyclopedia salesman. That was a real job, and that would be funny for him to do that now, not realizing that people don't buy fucking encyclopedias.
Mm-hmm.
So that might be fun.
I don't understand. What's the problem? I'm offering you these books, and you're just not. It's just not.
What do I need to do to get you into a book?
It's 2025, and you don't even have a set of encyclopedias. It's insane.
What does that say about you? Maybe the crow flying out in the door in the wind of the second tomorrow, huh? Please get off my porch.
I know this is not real quick. Gary Busey, the fucking funniest thing. I don't know if you guys ever in the early 2000s ever watched VH1, but they had the biggest. Was it the Biggest Loser? Or it was Celebrity Fit Club, and he was on it, and it was fucking hysterical because he lost all the weight he set out to lose 4 episodes in. He just fucking just is insane enough to where he just shut it down and he just he would go up to weigh in and he was just crushing it every week. It wasn't even close. He like I said, a quarter of the way through the series he was done with what his goal and weight. And they were like, Gary, we're just so impressed with you. And he's like, and you're so encouraging the others. And he's like, I believe in team together. Everyone achieves more. It's just a simple he's just with his insane eyes standing at the podium, and they're like, wow, Gary, you doubled your weight loss goal this week.
He's just the simple formula.
Crazy.
Speed, Coke, and not eating. It's a way. It's a wonders. It does wonders for you.
And amazing. Slight brain damage from a motorcycle accident. I have John Malkovich running a Airbnb or a bed and breakfast.
Okay,
that might be fun.
Yeah.
And then my last one would be Prince. Prince is on a world's journey each episode to find the perfect karate teacher. It seems just absurd enough, and Prince being the absurdity, I think that would be pretty fun.
Yeah, good. Yeah, good.
That's all I need to know. I was almost going to have follow-ups and be like, what would be his Nope, I don't even know what the qualify. I don't care. It's whatever Prince deems is worthy.
Exactly. It's probably not going to be the same thing each week, what he's looking for.
It's funny.
It's like Kung Fu, but with Prince. So it's that deal.
That's good. There's some good stuff in there.
Yeah. It's like a competition show without any logic or rules.
Actually, that would be a lot of fun. All of these celebrities that we talked about, put them all in one show, like The Amazing Race, or what was Brian? What was the name of the cartoon one? Where kids they're all racing.
Wacky Racers.
Wacky Racers, something like that, where all of these cartoon celebrities are together on their own little journeys.
I like that too.
Gary Busey has won weeks ago. He's just been at the finish line.
Right.
Yeah. I just put my mind to it, and I just ended up at the finish line.
And they're interviewing they got a producer, and she's like, I don't know, a day later, he just walked across the finish line. We had nothing set up. He wouldn't. Nobody was supposed to be here for weeks.
Do you guys, mind if I eat my ham sandwich here? I'm just gonna wait for everybody else to get.
There's not a ham sandwich shop for miles. We don't know where he got it.
Brian, any honorable mentions? I have none. So what do you got?
It's funny. I had John Malkovich as well, but I had John Malkovich teen camp counselor.
Ooh, that's fun. I had that fun for Kevin Spacey.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny too. I had that as my original Kevin Spacey teen camp counselor, and Allie's like, "That is not funny at all.
You can't do that.
It's not funny at all." I'm like, "Okay." She's like, "The guys might like it." I'm like, "Yeah, they probably would like it." I'm
like, "Oh, they're terrible. They'll love it."
I'm not going to change.
They're
going to change it to John Malkovich. It's good. That's it. That's all I got. I was trying to figure out something with Gene Simmons too, Nick, like how he's a charitable person or something. I just couldn't quite place it. But your Paul Stanley was much better. So yeah. Good stuff.
Gene Simmons as a used car salesman, because like there's so many different people he can meet, and he never tries to actually sell a car, but himself and like different tchotchkes he has. He has like every random things he pulls out of his pocket, like a Kiss Pez dispenser, a Kiss whip, just so many different things, and he always gets in trouble for not actually trying to sell cars.
Yeah. There's something there. There's something there for sure. Yeah,
I like that they played off of that in the Scooby-Doo Kiss cartoon. There was a part where he was trying to sell. They were trying to sell something Kiss branded at the theme park, and they were like, "And don't forget your backup Kiss batteries. Now only an additional whatever." And like even the batteries were branded by Kiss. It was pretty funny.
Very good. Well, gentlemen, we have done it. We have done it.
Fucking did it. Well, I guess there's nothing left to do.
Nope.
But for you, the listener, to go online and find us and interact with us on all your favorite social media accounts.
Tap.
You can tap all your way to the Convincing Idiots link tree. Okay.
Well, I have to because there's something deep inside of me that it just hasn't been
a Dusty Rhodes finger.
Yes, it is.
Gotta kind of just kicking in, baby.
Look at that! I found your little trigger finger, and you just squinted all over your place. Look at that. No, I think it's been a while since we've. I think it's been a while since we've done any sort of outro, and you did. One of your people were Paul Stanley, so if you could give us an outro with Paul Stanley, I'm kind of hankering for it, buddy. So.
All right, people. Well, we have come to the end of episode 240 of Convincing Idiots. So, make sure you go out there and find us on the World Wide Web. Oh, yeah. Go to Convincing Idiots link tree. Go to Google. Type in Convincing Idiots. Link tree. LINKTREE. Oh, yeah. You can find links to all of the social media accounts we are on. All right. Or go to our website, which is convincingidiots.wordpress.com. So, for episode 240, we have been Convincing Idiots. I'm Millennial Nick. All right.
And I'm the Millennial Dean coming right at you this week, baby.
Oh, Gen X Brian.
Have we convinced you that we are ready for animation domination? You have been beautiful. Good night.
Zennial Dean, Gen X Brian, Millennial Nick. If you like what you saw, like and subscribe.
Ham, gravy.
was pleasantly surprised with my work.
That's a good review. You know what?
That's good.
Did he say that really?
Yeah.
Pleasantly surprised.
You know what? I'm pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
All right. My expectations of you were extremely low.
He goes back to his original one. As you may or may not recall from your re-interview, I was not impressed with you before.
Right.
So some might say there's nowhere to go, but I do want to reiterate, pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I would take that.
That's
sure.
impressed. Hey, yeah, that's not bad.
Whatever.
You exceeded my low expectations.
That's right.
Thank you very much. Good.
If I can get everybody to have that low expectations of me, I'm pretty sure people would be pretty impressed with me in general.
Sure.
Yeah. There's worse things to say about somebody.
If people are expecting too much of you, then that's on them.
Yeah.
Exactly. That seems
not
like
your problem.
That's our own fault. That's right.
Yeah. I never gave you any reason to believe that I could or should be more. That is on you. You did this.
Never.